Okay, you guys, I come to you today with sad news, and it's a hard thing for me to address without over speaking or speaking out of my place, out of respect to the family and out of, respect to the situation. I've not heard back from them yet, about this, so I'm going to be a little limited here and not say too much, but I'm hoping you'll do the research and make the inferences at this time. Oh, I'm talking to you today about the tragic loss of Daisy Smith, who is Scott Smith's daughter, who has a surviving mom in Arizona, where she was killed, and who grew up with Frances Hall and her family as well, who were very supportive of Daisy and loved her a lot. And that's the side, being that I'm not in Tucson, that's the side that I've seen, is how much love the family has for Daisy, and how protective that they always were of her, and how much they just raised her right to be just the wonderful person that she was, and always trying to do the right thing, and asking the right questions, terribly curious and moral, and strong and funny and creative and quirky, and everything that Daisy was, just like a total delightful little girl. So I can't express how truly sorry I am for your loss, and can only imagine what you as the family and friends, her high school friends are also devastated and going through it very hard right now. And I just want to thank you guys for how much you all have had Daisy's back in this. And I only met Daisy a few times in my life, but she always had such a good impression, and I liked her very much. And I remember mainly her interactions with Scott, and how much he went above and beyond to protect that little girl, to the extent she was precious cargo, man, to the extent that the every time, because Scott lived a state apart, but he always made sure to save up his money as often as he could, and he really did this in order to get 2 tickets to wherever she was. He would pay extra just so that he would go fly to her state at the mother's wishes, get her in the plane personally, and bring her home safely every time, as opposed to just sticking her on a plane on her own. She was a very protected child, and a very loved child, and a very good child. No behavioral problems or anything like that. Very good girl. Very good girl. Not a problem, that Daisy. Daisy was the stuff of life. Little Daisy do right. She was a who for Halloween. A little who. I think little Cindy Lou Who. And she's just such a who. She would be just such a who. That is exactly who she would be. And she died last week, and I want to briefly talk about circumstances around that. She was 15 years old. It was right around her birthday. Within a couple of days, her body was found. Of her birthday. The story in the paper reads like this. That she had been waiting on a new skateboard in the mail for her birthday, and it had, for whatever reason, not shown up on time, and she had been tracking it only to find that it was going to arrive at 4:30 in the morning. I'm really not sure what carrier does that, but the 4:30 in the morning is when the package was said to have been delivered, and Daisy got so excited, so the story goes, that she had to test out that skateboard right then in the middle of the night, and left in the darkness, and because it was dark, got hit by a car that is claiming that he had a green light. The only people that are able to confirm this story are the driver himself and one random witness. Unfortunately, there's no footage of her getting hit, nor has this been investigated for any alternative story as to why Daisy was taken to the hospital with severe injuries and died in the hospital of severe injuries. The injuries were so severe to kill her, but yet the cops ruled out that the man had been intoxicated or speeding. I suppose that from the type of injuries that they identified, they had concluded that if done by a car, it would not have been done by a tremendous amount of speed. No charges are being placed on this guy at the time, nor is anything further being investigated at this time. You can go ahead, I'll put up some articles. I've not gotten the permission to do this yet. I was hoping to get permission, but I would like to just put the word out there, just starting, that I am going to include a GoFundMe below